Hello, everybody, and welcome to tonight's After Dark Beers. I say hello to my panel. We have last beer, Josh,
Cheers.
John and Nelly, muted. Alex, the beer master.
Yeah, sorry about that.
We have Beer Man.
Cheers.
Chatio.
I like turtles.
And the Thrash Metal Homebrewing Barbecue. Miscellaneous beer reviews. And hello to the chat. Thrash was first.
Got people echoing.
STD. Hello. Sorry about the bad news you had today, and also that we don't have naked women on the channel. Ron Sutton, cheers. It's not dark enough. Well, it's dark here, so that's good enough for me. It all depends on where it's being broadcast from. And cheers to Stoneyard Vineyards as well. Stony. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get Josh up so he can show us what brew he decided to bring.
All right. Tonight I have Sticky Buns by the brewery. It's part of their bakery series. This is 10.2%. It is a bourbon barrel-aged imperial stout with pecans, maple syrup, cinnamon, and maple and natural vanilla flavor. So, the first time I had something from the bakery series by the brewery. I've had brewery beers before, and they've always been pretty good. So, first time I've had one out of the can. Ooh. Proper glassware.
Nice. Is it giving you sticky buns?
It does. It smells. You can smell those pecans right off the bat. It looks pretty thick.
Hey Josh, I'm gonna try to find those beers from the brewery. I can get off the shoot, like I said. But,
Oh yeah, they're good. They have a bunch of different variations of them,
but I don't know if I can get them. But I know I can get the spin-off
it
brewery,
smells like
which is
dessert.
yeah,
Smells
dessert
great.
beer.
Yeah, this one's gonna be good. So I'm gonna dig into this one and yeah. Cheers, BuMpY. Thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel. Cheers to the chat.
Cheers.
Cheers, Josh. Thanks for joining. What was the ABV on that one again?
10.2.
10.2. So you went low tonight, okay?
Well, I went low, yeah. And it's got carbonation too, which is awesome.
Got carbonation, nice. Cheers, John.
Hello. All right, so I'm going really low tonight. I've been drinking all day, so I figured I'd just go with a straight 8%. This is one I've never had before. I'm actually pretty excited about this. It's from Stillwater. This is the Stillwater is Nothing. Big Money is Everything. It's an 8% imperial chocolate milk stout. So Stillwater is they are out of Stratford, Connecticut, distributed by 12% LLC, which is out of Brooklyn, New York, which does a lot of the Evil Twin distribution and a few other breweries as well. So Michael Kornoff sent me one of the Stillwater beers, the Stillwater on Fleek, which I thought was one of the best straight stouts that I've ever had. It was like 13%, and it wasn't even barrel aged. It was amazing. So I'm kind of excited about drinking another Stillwater beer. I'll pour it up really quick, and then we can move along. I feel like I'm blabbing a lot here. That's what happens when you do stout Sunday in the morning and hang out with drunken one all day.
Oh boy.
Okay, there you go. A nice. It's pretty much jet black. I'm not seeing any brown hues or anything through this beer. Nice one finger, relatively creamy looking dark tan head. It's a beautiful appearance. We'll get into the aromas and flavors here in a little bit. Thanks for having me, BuMpY, and cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Smells delicious as well.
Cheers, man.
All right, thank you, John.
No, thank you.
And we have the real Chatio.
Just messing. I was muted anyways. Hey, ha. So, nice local beer. I thought it was owned by Coors, but I stand corrected through research. I have Great Divides, Yeti. Oh, Imperial Stout, 9.5% ABV. Let's see what else it says. Ooh, it gives you suggested pairings: grilled steak and leeks, rosemary, potatoes, gratin, blue cheese, and cream brulee. Let's crack into this bad boy, shall we?
Nah,
Give it up, Druggle.
did anyway.
Whoever it was, Druggle. Oh, Andrew.
All right, there we go. Oh, boys.
I haven't tried the Yeti yet, Legendary Chad.
Oh, it's a good one. It is just dark as night. A little bit of amber hues at the bottom. Very, very tight bubbles, khaki color, frothy. Smells divine. I'll give you some information next time around. Cheers.
Cheers. Where's that?
Cheers.
Does Lucy not like dark beers?
And nap her, I guess. I don't know. That race put her to sleep too.
Thanks, Chatty.
Cheers, man. Thank you.
Hey, all right. Hey, thanks, BuMpY. All right, so this is from Epic Brewing out of there's Salt Lake. This one's the Denver brewery, I believe. Now serving Midnight Munchies Peanut Butter Stout, 8.5% ABV. No date. Let's open it. Oh, yet another dark, black, oily looking beer.
Oil. Holy cow.
Whoa.
Did you buy a filter with that thing?
Yeah, man. There's a tune up for you. Yeah, nice dark chocolate. Dark chocolate for sure. It's got a little chocolateness at the bottom there, tip there. A nice dark opaque beer. Cocoa head, almost like kind of a khaki cocoa head. Real nice. Oh, now, boy, I'll get into that. Cheers. This smells good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Thank you, Beer Man. Next up is
All right.
Alex.
Well, I got Tom's River Dry Irish Stout.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm trying to read the top word, but I did read the other ones. I hate when I have trouble.
Burnian.
Oh, here we go. Burnian.
Hibernation. Iberian.
Hibernian.
Iberian Dry Irish Stout from Tom's River, New Jersey. Let's pour this up, shall we?
Shall we? First, I thought it said hibernation. I'm going to say it's going to put you to sleep.
Maybe there is a hibernation beer somewhere.
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe it's a really boring stout.
Let's pour this up, shall we?
We shall. You shall. Look at that pour.
And we shall watch with great anticipation.
Head.
As it comes down to a small trickle.
That looks great, Alex.
Looks better than the actual pour. I mean, it looks just like a normal 2 or 3 finger head. Nice frothy bubbles, and nice and really dark. I tell you that for a fact. I'm looking forward to drinking this with you guys, and next time around, I will give it a drink. But I believe it's 4.5 by bio. There we go.
Yep.
Nice.
Right.
All right. So next time around, I'll drink it. Appreciate you.
Very
Thanks for letting
good.
me join,
Thank
BuMpY.
Appreciate you, bro.
Thanks for joining.
Anytime, my friend.
Whoop. Did I skip? I think I skipped.
I don't know.
No, I think we're good. Okay, so tonight from Boulder Beer, we're having the Shake, which is a dark chocolate porter with natural flavors added. A straw is optional, it says. And it is a 5.9% alcohol by volume. And it was canned on 01/27/21. And like John and Ellie was talking about, he's had it before. I've had this too. They changed the can art on this, so and right there it's the numbers for the latitude, longitude on Boulder. That's where you need to send a missile to
Yeah, the new can art is like it's horrid. It's horrid.
Very lame. Let's go ahead and pour it up.
Yeah, their old can art was awesome.
The same
I
with
thought
Dry
so.
Dog. Dry Dog had the best can art too, and I didn't like when they freaking canceled that. I
There
really
you
liked.
go. Look at that.
So we got some really
Alex
good
Ford.
release on that one. So we have Alex full hand head, and we got really tight and loose bubbles in here. I have a feeling it's going to break up pretty quick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks pretty good, man. So see you on the next round.
Cheers. Yeah,
Keep rocking, y'all.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm typing. Okay. Miscellaneous. You're ready. Thank you, Thrash.
Cheers, guys. All right.
Cheers,
so
Drew.
Tonight I've got the Omegang 3 Philosophers, but this one's the double chocolate version. Let's see here. It's a collaboration with Taza Chocolate. ABV, I believe, is still the same, 9.7%. Bottled on 12/3/20. Haven't had this beer yet. I was looking at it. It's pretty spendy for this.
I saw it today. I almost bought a 4-pack, but
I'm
I
gonna
figured
pour it
we'd
up
get
in
next
some
time.
proper glassware thanks to John and Ellie. Thanks for the nice package.
Yeah, you're welcome. Hope it's good. This review will determine whether or not I pick it up. Hopefully, it's good.
Well, it can't be. It's gotta be better than that chocolate ale from Boulevard.
I think I was the only person that liked that.
Yeah.
You didn't like it? Sorry.
No.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. So it's a dark brown. Got a little bit of a mahogany hue to it. Pretty tight knit, off white, maybe khaki head. It looks like your standard 3 Philosophers at the moment. So I guess we'll find out more once I dive in and get some aromas and do some tasting. So other than that, it kind of looks just like a 3 Philosophers. So we'll find out.
Awesome.
Cheers, Drew.
Cheers.
Cheers, Drew. Thank you.
The legendary Bumpy.
So the beer that I am bringing tonight comes from Harveston Brewery. They're out of London, I believe. United International. I don't know. Anyways, I got the Ola Dub, or however they pronounce it, Ola Du. This is an 8% ABV dark beer. They don't specify their regular one that this beer is classified as like an English porter, but they just call it a black ale on the canning. And this is aged in, I'll just read it right here, in selected oak casks, formerly used to mature Highland Park's beautifully balanced 18-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. This is their special 18 reserve. This is a small ass bottle, 11.2 fluid
No,
ounces.
you're just a big guy. That's all.
And yeah, I don't have it next to my belly. But it's $12 for this bottle.
It's got a dog tag on it too.
It does. So it gives you all the little write-up, the nice little write-up. It's got a little special. Oh, it's like a wrapper that you put on a muffin. It's nice. You spread it and you can take it off. A foil wrapper.
Should I be playing some porno music?
Yeah, like that was very seductive.
And yeah, it gives you a little write-up. I mean, I guess I could keep this. So Ola Du or whatever, Ola Dub means black oil in Gaelic. Is a real labor of love for our brew team. We take our old engine oil and mature it in whiskey casks from the award-winning Orkney Distillery. Cool. Anyways, let's crack into it.
I'm
We
very
have a
aroused
12,
right
a 16, and an 18.
now. So you got
This
the
is
best of
18.
the bunch, the
I
18.
got the best
Yeah.
of the bunch.
What was the
What,
ABV
my-
again? What was it?
8%.
Oh,
I
okay.
got the 18.
I thought he said 18.
So it's actually
They have-
pouring with a kind of a greenish hue as I'm pouring through the light, but it's dancing bubbles on top, kind of a khaki brownish colored head, all mix of bubbles. Probably not going to last all that long for the head, but it is actually jet black. I mean, it's black. So cheers. We'll get back around.
Cheers, bud.
Cheers.
Cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, and then
More
last
beers.
beers. John and Ellie's. Miscellaneous.
So BRB stands for black, really black.
There you go. Black it out.
Alex was here.
Yeah.
Yep, there you
Yeah,
go.
sounds about right.
All right. Sweet. Go ahead. Last beer.
Alrighty. So, like I said, I have the sticky buns from the brewery out of California, their bakery series. So I forgot the jet black appearance, kind of retaining small amount of little head on that guy. Nose, get those pecans, get that cinnamon. Definitely get a lot of that maple. You can kind of smell that barrel a little bit at 10.2%, but it's not overpowering. You get a lot of sweetness right off the front. Mostly maple, most of that pecans. I don't think this has nutmeg in it. No. I do get kind of like a nutmeg type smell to it, but it doesn't have nutmeg in it. It's got vanilla. Get a small hint of that barrel, that bourbon barrel. But like I said, mostly just maple, pecans, and cinnamon right off the front end. So, yeah, cheers. Let's go on for a taste and see what I pull out.
Cheers.
Cheers, my friend. Cheers.
Meow.
Yeah,
Woof.
get up there, bud.
Woof.
Yeah, this is definitely a dessert beer. So right off the bat, you get that maple, you get that cinnamon, you get those pecans, the vanilla. I get a lot more maple, I think, than a lot of those other flavors. Maple and cinnamon, and then you kind of get that pecan that kind of lingers on your tongue a little bit. Mouthfeel on this one's probably about medium to full body on this one. You do get a little of that bourbon barrel. Tastes a little bit at 10.2% in this one. But yeah, this is all around a dessert beer. You know, you have one of these after dinner, that kind of thing. Solid beer. You get all those flavors that they describe in this one. This is the first time I've had their bakery series. Like I said, I've had a bunch of their other brewery beers, but yeah, this one's solid. Like I said, very maple forward, very cinnamon, pecan, dessert-esque type pastry kind of stout. And it, like I said, you don't really taste the bourbon barrel. You get a little hint of it, but if I didn't know the ABV, it drinks like probably about a 9%. So nothing super crazy, but some people think, might think that a 9% is super heavy for them. But yeah, flavor-wise, it's fantastic. You get all those flavors they describe. It tastes like a sticky bun, like a cinnamon bun type of beer. So yeah, this one's fantastic. Not too much booze. Not overly sweet, but just the right amount of sweetness on this one. I think all those flavors kind of mash well together.
Mash.
Yeah.
Monster mash.
I think if they added coffee, it might be a little too much, which I'm glad they didn't put coffee in there. But I mean, it could add to the flavor of it. But I think that maple and that cinnamon, and like I said, I'm picking up a little nutmeg or some sort of type of spice on this one, but it doesn't have any of that in there. But yeah, this one's fantastic. I'd pick more of this up. But yeah, I'm gonna keep sipping on this one and think of a score on the next go around. So Cheers, Bumpy. Once again, thanks for having me. Cheers to the panel, the chat. You guys rock. Proper glassware always, bowl for life.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, did those sticky buns, did that leave your fingers sticky?
A little bit.
That's what sticky buns always do.
He was
Sticky
licking the
fingers.
whole time.
Sticky
Yeah.
fingers.
You get a little bit of it stuck in your beard too. And then you like blow your nose on something and then you get everything
I
stuck
gotta
in
go
your
get a
beard.
paper towel and wash it out. It's like I'm at Cinnabon. This was like Cinnabon in liquid form. The Cinnabon like you see in the malls and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
oh wow.
Diabetes.
Oh, it's so good. It's delicious. I'm glad I picked this up. So, cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Hey guys, how do you spell the brewery? Not, I'm talking about the brewery, the beer stuff.
Buerey or something like that.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Buerey. Yep.
No. I'll have to
John,
look it up.
it's your turn, John.
Johnny boy,
All
it's your
right.
turn.
Well, yeah. Thank you, Alex, for reminding me.
Johnny, it's your turn.
Stillwater is. Thank you again. Anybody else want to remind me?
You're
all right.
good, Johnny boy.
Your turn. Stillwater is nothing. Big Bunny is everything. Imperial Milk Stout, 8% alcohol by volume. Pour nice. We already talked about that. The aroma, very roasty, toasty. It's a straight 8%. It's not barrel aged or anything, so you're getting a lot of the roasted malt character right up front. Dark toasted bread notes. A slight dark chocolate note as well. Maybe just a little bit of an earthy hop note also coming through. None of the 8% alcohol I'm picking up. It smells like it kind of smells like a session stout because you're not getting any barrel notes. You're getting the roasted malt, little dark chocolate, and that's really about it. It smells like a winter. Nice head retention. It's been in the glass at least 5 minutes now. So a nice little thin film for this small glass that I've got it in. All right, cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
Oh man.
Yeah, this is really nice. Nice, deep, dark roasted malt character right up front. Not burnt, but very roasty, toasty, decadent. It's got a thickness to it from that roasted malt. Nice dark chocolate notes in the middle of the sip. Not a lot of sweetness with this. The dark chocolate is coming through, but it's a, dark chocolate is not a sweet chocolate like your milk chocolate. It's very robust and rich without being very sweet at all. It's got a significant bitterness on the back end. There's some nice earthy hop notes. If I had to guess, I don't know what the IBUs are, but if I had to guess, I would say like 40 or 50. Kind of getting up there for the style. Almost drinks like a Russian Imperial, but not quite as bitter as that. The roasted malt character, though, is the star of the show. This reminds me a lot of the Stillwater on Fleet, which is a 13% straight stout, non-barrel aged. This is like a lesser version of that.
Wow.
If you like roasty, toasty, classic stouts, the roasted malt character, this is going to be one for you. It tastes like a classic stout. It's better than Guinness and Murphy's and some of these other beers. Got a lot more body to it, but it drinks a lot like what you might think of when you think of a classic stout. We get carried away a lot of times with these bourbon barrel aged Imperial, this, that, and the other with all these flavors. But this is a true to the style type of beer. It's medium bodied. It does have a little bit of a creaminess to it with the mouthfeel, but it's very drying on the finish because of the bitterness and that roasted malt character, a little bit of a stringent note from that roasted malt character. I really like this. It doesn't drink at all like an 8% either. You could just chug this down if you wanted to, but you wouldn't want to because it's got such a nice, rich, and robust character to it without being too heavy. Carbonation, light. So it's a winner. I'll keep sipping on it, and I'll think of a rating when we come back around. But of the very few beers that I've had from Stillwater, I have been pleased, and this is just an outstanding beer from them. A good representation of a classic stout style beer.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Thank you. Thank you.
Excelente.
Thank you.
Stillwater is good.
Pledge allegiance
Indeed.
To
to the Nelly.
flag. Nelly.
To the side.
All right, man. Okay, so this is Epic Brewing's now serving midnight. It's Midnight Munchies peanut butter stout, so 8.5%. Man, on the nose, man, it had a nice cocoa, nice deep, rich, khaki, cocoa-y kind of looking head. It regenerates it real nice. About a 2-finger head. Has good retention though. Going in for the nose though, straight up freaking peanut butter cookies, like peanut butter oatmeal cookies or some weird shit like that. Peanut butter cups also come to mind. Reese's peanut butter cups. It really smells reminiscent of peanut butter cups, but you're getting that like kind of an oatmeal bready like cookie feel in there, like it's a oaty like feel in the nose as well. Kind of a sweetness from all that, sweetness and a saltiness, all kind of going in. I did have this already. I had to taste it. I couldn't stand it, but plus I had to drink it down so I could swirl it. But actually, I have some more in here. Let me pour this. It's really dark, jet black, but dark brown, opaque. Can't see through it. Rising up with a nice cascade there. Creamy head, some rocky bubbly on the side there. Khaki cocoa, almost a deep, rich khaki head. A little brown at the bottom, a little Tootsie Roll brown. No red or garnet, anything like that. It's got a medium rising bubble or so. Let's drink this. Cheers.
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 Let's do that
Cheers.
Tootsie Roll.
To the left.
Okay, when I first opened this and poured it, I got a real bad, like pissy taste, like can badness and like weird funk. But it took a little while. It was like this weird metallic piss taste. And then I had to let it kind of aerate. It might have been what was in the can, like whatever air was left in the can might have like put some weird funk flavors in it or something. I don't know. But it settled down, and then in the can as well, and I poured that over the top. And it really gave it it's very smooth. It's a very creamy, smooth, not acrid or anything like that. It's not acidic or coarse coffee grounds or anything like that. It's very smooth. It's very baker's chocolate. You're getting a nice natural peanut butter saltiness and peanut flavor, not anything that is artificial like a Reese's peanut butter cup, like I said, but it does have that. It's very reminiscent of a peanut butter cup, even in the flavor as well. But you're getting that peanuts. You're getting freshly peeled peanuts as you're just eating those peanuts. I love peanuts, man. Peanuts, not that. Not if it's.
Yeah, I was just around the corner.
I
It sounded
love
like you said you love peanuts.
With a TS at the end.
TZ.
Has nuts in the end.
Nick.
But very smooth and nice. So dark chocolate, baker's chocolate, peanutty flavors coming out of it, as if you were kind of a candied peanut, though. I'm really pronunciating that as much as possible. Candied peanut. Okay, but nice. They're not hidden in the alcohol though. Very well there. Body's nice, medium full body. And mouthfeel, like I said, creamy, dark, rich. You're getting some nice roasted barley. You're getting some brown bread in there. You're getting brown bread crust, more or less. More of that baked kind of buttery crust. Very nice. Not diacetyl buttery, just that kind of like feeling, Yeah, good beer. Good beer. I have a lot of good thoughts on this. At first, I was a little off-putted by it, but now I'm all right. So, yeah, good job, Epic. Right
Thank
on.
God.
Yeah, I am glad because I like Epic a lot. So,
Nice.
cheers.
I know you had a hard time with all those peanuts that came out of your mouth.
I don't know, man. Stupid peanuts.
Oh, is it the guy's turn with the pull-up?
That'd be you.
Yep.
There's a
That
pull
would
at my
be
ass, man. I don't like this.
The guy with the troll.
Okay, so Great Divide Yeti. Man, look at
We can go for the multiple.
Look at that. Just look at that lacing right there. Oh, it's all over. It's just dirtying up that glass.
Because he hasn't washed it.
I did wash it, but I don't think the dishwasher did a good job.
I opted out, John.
All right.
Got a pass.
All right. So I already went through like the appearance, dark, a little bit of amber in the bottom, frothy head, whatever, all that crap. The aroma is just malty, just pure maltiness with a little bit of booziness in it. Cheers. Let's go in for a taste.
Cheers.
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 Sorry, I was muted. There was a whole lot of racket going on. It's done now. Thank God.
Does anyone have decency for their neighbors?
Noise ordinances until 10.
Yeah, I know it's the same here. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
Ooh, roasty, toasty, caramel, toffee, sweet, thick, dessert beer with a tinge of booze. Very good. Oh, yeah. This is definitely a sipper. You don't want to chug this shit. You'd probably be throwing up. It's so thick.
That was like good Dr. Hibbert laugh. You can't do it again.
I can't. No, I'll have to go back and listen to it. But yeah, cheers, guys. I guess I'll be back with a overall and a score the next time around.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Jay.
Right.
Cheers, Jay.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Well, this is what I'm drinking. Tom's River Brewing
Iberian.
Iberian
There you go.
dry stout.
Hi.
So yeah, I like the beer, but see what it tastes like, shall we? Cheers. Before I
Cheers.
do that, nice and dark,
Oh,
nice and black,
Tricked us.
and
Bait and switch.
this has a nice lacing to it. So, but no head. So cheers.
Got
Cheers.
something there.
Cheers.
Friggin' Ron.
What I'm saying, I'm saying there's a head around
Oh, no.
the glass. So yeah, so it's there, but I'm talking about in the middle.
It's a ring head.
Better than no head.
There you go. Ooh. Smells just like a Irish stout. Little malty, I think. Doesn't smell sweet. Sometimes I don't know these things. I'm trying my best, So, let's see what this tastes like now. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers, Al.
Kind of tastes like a smokiness, but not like the smokiness that I had that other bottle. I'm trying to figure what it was. It was like a green bottle, but it was a big bottle.
It's definitely
Obviously
not
that-
rash beer.
What'd you say?
Yeah, the rash beer.
Yeah, that beer is the best out of all that. But obviously that's not an Irish stout, so I don't think anyway. So I don't know if I'm really crazy about this beer. The mouthfeel. I mean, like I said, I like smoky beers, but I don't know. It's just not hitting it with me. Yeah, I know. You're wondering, wait a minute, he likes every beer. But every now and then, you get a hit or miss, right? Not my cup of tea. It is a little dry, but that's okay. It's not about the dryness. Just normally Irish beers are delicious, but I
That's
guess
Dry Irish stout, right?
yeah, but
Dry
you
Irish.
think it'd be delish, but I bet you if it had coconut in it, I'd probably like it more.
Yeah, they're pretty much roast forward and very dry.
Yeah, but see, I drank the Roush beer a couple months ago. They're roast forward too.
That's a smoked beer.
That's different.
But that
Two
was-
totally different beers.
But would you say, Andrew?
different style of beer.
Different style of beer. Okay.
The
Different
Rushes
style.
are usually based off of like a Marzen or Helles.
So it's not my favorite right now. Maybe I need to drink more Irish stout beer. See if I can get more into the flavor. Maybe I'll like it. Maybe I won't. But as of right now, this beer is just not my favorite, or at least the style right now. But it's still a good beer. It's just not my cup of tea. I mean, it's New Jersey for crying out loud.
It happens.
Somebody owes him. Okay, so
No.
Alex,
nobody is.
Alex, what you need to do is go to get a Guinness Dry Irish Stout and compare it with what you got. And they're going to be probably in line. They're going to be very roast forward, like coffee roast, and very dry.
Yeah, but see, they don't.
Even
I don't.
Murphy's, man.
I don't have.
Murphy's,
See, I
yeah.
like coffee beers. I like them.
Yeah.
But this doesn't taste like a coffee to me.
Yeah,
That's
a lot
Okay.
of Irish stouts are really like their flavors aren't like extremely bursting.
No.
They're kind of a low profile because they're usually very low ABV as well. So,
Yep.
Well, this one, oh yeah, it is a low ABV. It's 4.5 by volume. So yeah, yeah, I'm probably gonna give this a low rating. Probably. I hate when I have to do low ratings. I hate it. I like it when I'm always in the 90s and the hundreds. But again, like you said, not everything has to be hit the ballpark. You know.
Oh, no.
So,
It's all with what you like, man. It's your
Score
palate.
how you see it. Yeah. Like
yeah,
that.
well, you always tell me, hey, if you're truly a beer master and telling the truth, you really need to see how you see it. You're correct on that.
Yep. It's not
So,
M&M's. Nope.
Like M&Ms. I love M&Ms. Hey, speaking of M&Ms, maybe I can find some M&M beers. That would sound good. But in the
Maybe.
meantime, I'm gonna give it probably a rating. I'm gonna keep sipping on this, but unfortunately, it's probably gonna be a low rating.
It's all good, man.
all right.
Being honest.
I mean, it has flavor, but not my kind of flavor.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Appreciate you.
So from
Cheers, man.
Boulder Beer, appreciate it, man. 5.9%. This is a shake chocolate. Sorry, guys. Dark chocolate porter with natural flavors. It's
The printing on their can now.
Yeah, it's
sucks.
very-
It's so hard to read it.
How big is your calculator, Brad?
It's on Windows. I have it like full
Buttons are like
screen.
the size of my face.
Anyway, this is it'll regenerate a head really well. Very nice. It is when he first poured medium bright carbonation. Can't see through it, but if you look real close, if you can see the light, you got that ruby red in there, which is really
yeah.
cool. And you get kind of a root beer up next to my finger. So
Yeah,
it's
I
like
just saw
ruby
a
red.
UFO. I couldn't
know, it's like-
identify that object.
Sorry. Anyway, on the nose, very sweet chocolate. You get kind of a mild roast off of it. It's not very forward. The head tight and frothy, and then it kind of subdued to a real rocky to just clinging on the glass the way it is. From the standpoint of, covering the drapes, it doesn't do it. On the taste, cheers, y'all.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers.
We get a bitterness around the mouth. You get this real good bittersweet chocolate and a mild sweetness with it. Kind of like Beer Man was kind of going towards the that baker's chocolate, that bittersweet chocolate that they use. And the mild sweetness, you get a little bit of that Reese's peanut butter cup type thing. You get that kind of a mild sweetness with that milk chocolate that's in there. And the maltiness really comes through on the sweetness as well. So when that happens, it underlays a real dryness on the beer itself. So this porter really dries out at the end. It's like it just falls off like a waterfall with the dryness. So the finish, that baker's chocolate. It's a real good afterthought. It sits there and sticks on your palate. The tongue, when you're drinking this, there's a lot of activity there where you get this sweetness, you get this dryness, and you get this bitter sweetness, and then you get a mild sweetness. Then it drops off to a dryness, which is really cool for a porter. This one is not a very light porter. It's got a medium body to it, which is really cool. Usually with these, I don't know if they add water or whatever to them, but they're usually very light through the whole taste in the mouth. So, like I said, the bodium is very medium. Yeah, this was a very enjoyable beer. Not bad for Boulder Beer at all. I've had many beers from them. 5.9%. There's no legs on this thing at all. I'd buy it again. I mean, it's really good. Cheers, all.
Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
I've never heard of Boulder Beer Company.
Cheers, Brian.
Just kidding.
I've heard of it. The
I was
Leslie
about to say.
Bride's
I've got a Mojo sign behind me.
Yeah,
Mojo
I thought they
sign.
went out of business.
This Let's Drink Brian.
Something weird happened with them. I think they closed one of their
They probably
locations.
went underneath a new ownership, but this one was brewed on after January.
Oh, nice. Fresh.
January 27th, or was it 21st?
Legendary Brian. I've heard of Boulder Brewing from you. I've heard of it a couple
No, I know,
times.
Alex. I was just making a joke because I have a Boulder Beer Company sign behind me.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Yeah, Mojo IPA.
That's not bad, man. For a porter, for what it's trying to be, I think it really it upheld it. I mean, it held itself up. So yeah, cheers. Go ahead, Drew.
Nice. Cheers, Trash.
All right. So for the Armageddon, the double chocolate, 9.7% initially on the nose. It really wasn't boozy. So I did take some notes. So vibrant spice note right off the bat. Nice mild malt presence with a slight hint of chocolate coming from the cacao nibs, and it did have a semi-sweet smell to it, not like the regular Three Philosophers kind of, because the chocolate ain't there. So yeah, it's good. It'll definitely will read you on a nice head. Got good lacing. It's got legs to it. It smells good. Like I said, you get all that initial Three Philosophers, and I think it's kind of like a clove spice is what I'm getting, and the cacao nibs just come right behind and mellow out the sharpness of that clove spice. So I'll go in for a sip. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Cheers.
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 Sucks Johnny Nelly had to run away. He wanted to know about it.
Hey, Brian,
So-
thanks for putting the picture on Facebook. I appreciate that. And sorry, Rob.
You got it, brother.
So, like I said, I'm getting clove spice up front. It's nice. The chocolate comes through good on the palate. Low carbonation, sweet, smooth mouthfeel, medium body. There is something a bit off about this beer, though. I don't know if it was the water they used or something, but I did get a nice. It was like mineral up front. I don't know. I didn't want to call it like a tin like a can taste, but it did kind of have a slight metallic note to it. But kind of the same thing what Beerman said. When I first cracked it, put it in the glass, smelled it, smelled great. Tasted, I was kind of like, ooh, this shit's off. But let it sit for a minute, breathe, and those flavors did dissipate. Going one more time to see if it's still there, but no, it did. It dissipated. There was just a weird tinny mineral type of note, and it went away. But not bad. It's a pretty good drinking beer. I think I never would have thought that clove and chocolate would have played together so nice, but they actually complement each other, and it's not bad.
Very nice.
Nice.
Nice. Oh, yeah,
Clove and chocolate. Clove and chocolate.
that sounds interesting, actually.
Yeah, it does.
Right. Well, thank you, Miscellaneous.
Thank you.
My beer. It's an expensive little bottle of beer. I've been saving it because otherwise I wouldn't have anything to talk about. So, yeah, it's going down pretty easy. The aromas on it, first off, I do pick up on some like cask kind of, the wood, the bit of scotch or whiskey, whatever you want to call it, that's kind of coming through a little bit. It's not as like sweet as like the bourbons. Like I'm not getting like vanilla and stuff like that out of it. But it is very chocolate forward. Almost smells like there's marshmallow or something in it. It smells like it has a fluffy mouthfeel. Just has that marshmallowy, sweet, chocolatey smell with a bit of that kind of whiskey note coming through. A little bit of a smokiness as well. They probably don't use. I don't know. Do they use smoked peat in making whiskey or scotch? I don't know.
Smoked peat? I don't know.
Yeah, there is a smoky. There is a smokiness to it. Kind of
No,
like
when
a
it
little
comes
bit like
to
bacon.
distilling, no, I don't
It's
know.
probably it's probably from the barrel age.
Yeah, it could be the
aging.
barrel.
Very velvety, smooth mouthfeel to this. It's chocolatey. It's like chocolate covered bacon. It's got that smoke. That smoke just comes through. A little bit of like very light oakiness, but yeah, it's chocolate. It's like smoky bacon like smoke. I'm gonna have to look for the actual. Not sure how expensive this stuff would be, but I would guess it's kind of expensive to get Highland Park 18-year reserve, just based off what the beer cost.
Yeah, you think?
Thing. So, but I'd like to try it. I mean, if it has that smokiness to it, I think I might like that in a scotch or whiskey.
Oh yeah, that sounds good, dude.
Something I normally don't pick up out of any barrel aged products like this. Yeah, really easy to drink, smooth, low carbonation, velvety, soft mouthfeel. The ABV 8%. It's not detectable. It's not a whole heck of a lot, I guess, coming through from the barrel. It's really that smoke hits me. It's like that chocolate smoke. It reminds me of bacon. That's why I said chocolate covered bacon. It's interesting.
Is it
Easy
pretty
to drink.
viscous? Is it viscous?
It's got like a low carbonation and a velvety,
Little
soft
thickness.
mouthfeel.
Yeah.
I missed the good part. Fuck.
It's got like a thin layer body, but then it does have like a melted marshmallow thickness that goes down with that. So I don't know. It's like eating really well. So you know brisket, right? You get the brisket just right, and that fat just renders, and you still get the glob of fat. But when you put it in your mouth, it just kind of melts
away. Yeah.
And that's
that'd
kind
be
of
so
that's
good.
kind of the feeling in this. Yeah,
That'd be so good with some meat, man. Sounds good.
but it's got a bacon.
Hey guys, Beer
It's
Man's hungry.
Not bad. I'll have to. I'll come up with a scoring for it, and whether or not I think it's worth $12 a bottle.
What was the year in that again? What was the year?
It's a special 18 reserve.
'Cause I had the 12 one, and that was really good.
Yeah, this is the 18. It's this was bottled on July 2020. So
Nice.
10 months old or whatever in the bottle.
Yeah, that's a good beer, dude. Yeah, that I know. Had it. It's really
Yeah.
good. Nice, man.
All right. Well, back to last beer.
Alrighty.
I'll get everybody rearranged afterwards.
So, Sticky Buns from the brewery, their bakery series, 10.2%. This is a great beer. Like I said earlier, all the flavors mash really well together. Don't really taste a lot of that 10.2, so it's kind of might be a little creeper for some people, might sneak up on you, but mouthfeel is great on it. Wish it was a little bit thicker, but that's me nitpicking. But yeah, great beer, great flavor to it, great mouthfeel. Everything intertwines all together. So score wise for me, be a 97. This one's great. I'd pick it up again. First time having the bakery series, and I know they do a bunch of other types of style, well, not styles, but different types of variants to the
I
bakery
had the
series.
one. I had one not too long ago. It was a Hold the Spoon. It was like a chocolate birthday cake ice cream type of thing. It's phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I'm
Yeah.
looking for those kind of beers, legendary Andrew.
Yeah, this
Expensive.
one is great. I mean, I'm not sure how much I spent on this single can. Maybe like $5-6. It was a little spendy for it, but I mean that's
Good deal.
brewery prices. But for what you're getting out of it, 10.2%.
That's fair.
Those all those flavors. They, like I said, they do. You know, miscellaneous. Said he had another type of variant of this one, but yeah, just all around great beer. Can't beat it. Not super sweet. You know, not cloying like overly sweet, but yeah, I think it's pretty spot on for what they're going for. The sticky bun type, like the cinnamon bun.
Mm.
You know, you see, go to the mall, they have the Cinnabon type thing, but definitely dessert beer, something you might want to sip on after dinner or something like that. But yeah, 90. What did I say? 97 for me for this one, for the brewery. So if you see this one or any of the type of the bakery series from the brewery, definitely pick them up. They do great stuff. So yeah, pretty straightforward. We doing shout outs too, or just
Oh, yeah.
whatever?
Shout outs to
So like I said, same thing. Billy Cripper 87 on Instagram. That's where I'm at right now. Yeah, I don't really have too many plugs. I guess I could plug what's the ABV with Mikey Chugs every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Is 8 p.m. or 9?
9 p.m.
9 p.m. 9 p.m. Yeah, 9 p.m. every Wednesday.
Eastern Standard.
Eastern.
Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, good call. Come play the game. Always fun, you know. So yeah, thanks BuMpY for having me. Thanks to the panel. It's always great hanging out with you guys. Cheers to the chat. So yeah, drink your beer out of a bowl.
Oh yeah, dude. Cheers, Josh.
Next week I will.
And if you don't have a bowl, get a bong.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
All right.
Yeah, man.
That's the off-air one. Appreciate
All right.
you.
Cheers, Josh.
Cheers.
Thank you. And Nelly, I'm just going to start moving people, so don't. Not you yet for a minute.
All right. So I'm very pleased with the Stillwater. What the hell is it called? Stillwater is nothing. Big Bunny is everything. Of the few Stillwater beers that I've had, I've been very pleased. For a straight stout, 8%. Alcohol's matched very well. You get, like I said, roasty, toasty, bready, rich, borderline creamy mouthfeel, but it's still got that dry finish. It's kind of perplexing in a way how they can pull that off. It's got a nice earthy hop note, a pretty significant bitterness to kind of balance it out. It's not a super sweet stout, but if you like malt character, I mean, this would be a good one to bring to Beer Man's Malt Happy Wednesday show because this has got a lot of really nice, complex malt character, and it's an amazing beer. And I don't say that a lot about bourbon barrel aged stouts these days. So I mean, it really is hitting all the marks with what what it's got going on. I'm going to go with a 96 out of 100, which is about as good as it gets for a straight stout. It's just got a ton of great malt character. It's roasty, smoky, toasty, bready. I mean, name it. Pick a malt descriptor, put it in there. It's got it. It's awesome. 96. And shout outs, Stout Sunday, 10:30 Eastern, every Sunday morning on Georgia Beer Reviews. And that's all I got. Thanks for having me, BuMpY. And I'm going to enjoy the rest of this beer. Now that I've waited patiently to get back around, I'm going to drink it down very quickly because it's delightful.
There you go.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's the way to do it. Don't savor it. Just
Well, I'm going to have to get my
Well,
beer.
if Alex,
Yes. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go look and see if I can find this.
We're all out of order right now, Alex.
Oh, me, yeah. Cool. All right, real quick, just not really a poem, just thoughts. Aroma ice, kind of a lot of stuff, man. Maybe I should break this down more. Dark, I'll just go. Dark chocolate, some sweetness there. You know, the dark chocolate, not the baker's chocolate, but it did have that. With the dark chocolate, you're getting some sweetness in there. It's not full on like bitter. You know what I'm talking about. Fresh natural peanut butter, though. Fresh roasted peanuts, very nice. Appearance perfect in my opinion. Poured a 1.5 finger rich khaki head, tight firm bubbles, great carbonation, opaque and rich looking. I mean, it looked really good. It looked like a nice robust porter or a nice stout in general. You know, you don't know what it is until you taste it. Flavor, smooth, refreshing mouthfeel, medium full body, same as aroma. Dark chocolatey baker's chocolate. Did come out a little more bitter with a less pronounced peanutiness, which I wish was more there. I wanted more. If it was going to be natural peanut, then I want more of it. I've had some that actually tasted like natural peanut in a stout, and it was very good. It does get salty, though. Because it was natural tasting and not candy-like is what I said. So it wasn't that candy-like. But it did give that Reese's peanut butter cup kind of thing, and I did like that because I love that candy. Other than that, very tasty and very well balanced. Hidden alcohol, 8.5%. Sticky lips, definitely. Very lovely, very lovely. Just needs more peanut butter flavor. Score at it. More peanut butter under the chocolate for sure.
you were all about the peanuts.
Well, I want more peanutty or peanut butteriness for sure. Anything affiliated with peanuts. Not PINES. Score of 92 out of a damn 100 is what I got on this one. I'm seeing ruby red now on my table. What's going on? It had ruby red in it. 92 out of 100. Yep, it's that. So yeah, beer and cheese. General, bring it. Bring the beer and cheese. Let's do it at 8:00 Eastern. Wednesday, let's do Happy Malty Monday, whatever it's called. What do I call it? Malt Happy Wednesday.
Yeah, Malt Happy Wednesday.
Shiny happy people.
He was close. But yeah, just bring a malty beer. It's a sensory water. So let's do it. And I
want me to show up, I will.
I post videos all the time, so just look out for those. Some are edited, some aren't. Most of them aren't these days. But thank you, BuMpY. Appreciate it. Big book for you. But hey, had a lot of flavor, very complex, very good beer. Just got a little lower score than I want. Not enough peanut forwardness.
Butter.
For sure. Let's put it that way.
All
yeah.
Thank you very much, Beer Man. Chatty-o.
You're welcome.
I like turtles.
Off to the races.
Me too.
So sorry, I'm like not talkative today. First, I've been drained all day, but this beer, great freaking beer. It's perfect for. I do too. It's perfect for after dinner. It's just the flavors linger, man. It's nice. It's a thick, lingering flavors. It's awesome beer. It gives warmth to you with the 9.5%. You actually feel the warmth from it. I will buy this again. I definitely will throw one in my cellar, aka the closet under my stairs. It works. And I'll definitely do this.
Are there people under there too?
Just Harry Potter, but don't worry about it.
Give it up.
But, this beer is outstanding. It's a 90. It's a. I'm gonna give this the Mackinac Fudge 98 out of 100. I think the Yeti's pretty. They're different styles. This is an Imperial Stout. Different styles, but I mean, like they're both world class beers. The Yeti is awesome.
Awesome. Yeah.
98.
For plugs,
buy one of those
Coming in hotter than a set of brakes at F1.
well, that's great. That's awesome. But
There you go.
shout outs. Speaking of brakes, racing. Shout outs are an hour before all the NASCAR races, Sundays, maybe Saturday evenings. Lep and I do a little just pre-race chat and hang out. Today we had a guest, and our flow was really well today with a guest. We're probably going to bring a guest in next week who is more of a slight expert on dirt racing because they will be racing on dirt at Bristol next Sunday. So that'll be interesting to see. Other than that, I'm about to order Chipotle's new quesadilla, and you can only get it if you order it online. So look for a food review of that coming up maybe tonight or tomorrow. And beer reviews, like always.
You can't get it at the store. You can't get it at the place.
No, you can, but you have to order it online. You can't just walk up there and they won't make it for you if you order it that way. You have to actually order it online. So,
Wow.
I get you putting down.
That's if they actually read your online order. Because my wife the other night put in a pizza order online, and then she went to pick it up, and they never even started making it.
Oh, geez.
And then she waited there for 45 minutes while they made her pizza.
So what did your wife do? Yell at the people because they did wrong by doing that.
Bumpy's yelling didn't happen.
Stop smoking your marijuana. Make my food. Well, there we go. I got my pickup time for my mail. Bumpy, thank you for having me. Panel, you guys rock.
Nice
Chat,
to be on.
kick ass.
And that's awesome. Yeah. That's awesome that you had Flo Progressive as somebody that came in to hang out with you.
Did you really do that, Chadio? You really
No,
had
it's a fake thing. Yeah.
I'm confused as you are, Alex. I'm sorry. Like I said, I'm out of it today.
That's what he did for staying up with drunken one late at night.
Maybe
it would have worked better. It would have worked better.
I had to get up at like 8 o'clock my time for beer chugs and talk about. Oh yeah. Another shout out is thank you, Illinois basketball for screwing up my bracket. I appreciate it. Yeah, you guys are awesome.
Damn college kids.
Busted out. One, my only Final Four team that busted out so far is the one I picked for the championship. I was like, well, that sucks.
Don't worry, Chatty. We get Alex to sue the college, and those kids will know.
There you go. Yeah, take the scholarships away, Alex. Illinois Illini really messed up today against Loyola Chicago. Just messing.
That was fun. Okay, I'm gonna give this beer. Man, this is gonna be the first. I hate saying this. It's a good beer, but just not my cup of tea. So I'm gonna say a 50.
Man,
5-0. You called the police on it?
how is it wow? Okay, 50 is not a good beer. That's a fit.
Well. I mean,
What is
I'm actually not a 50, a 60. I'm just gonna say 60. It's good, but not my cup of tea.
You don't.
So
Yeah.
a 60 beer is good. Is somewhat good,
I'm sure it's
but not really. So I'm sorry. I'm saying how I feel. I mean,
it's okay. I think I had a
Do you have
50
any left?
the other day.
I don't think I
Still
do.
drinking it.
Well, that's a good thing if you don't have any left, because I think you should probably drain pour the rest of them.
Well, that's a waste of money. Give it up.
What's your
I mean,
shout
it's
out
just-
there, Home Pride?
It's just not my cup of tea. So my shout out will be bring any pizza you want, beer, whatever you want, Food Friday. 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time on my channel.
All right.
And, we might have the
It can be
Johnny
homemade
wheel.
pizza. It can be frozen pizza. It can be delivery.
Johnny's, Totino's.
Yeah.
It can
be
be
anything you want.
DiGiorno.
Anything you want.
It can be those little Elio's pizzas, where all the cheese goes blub 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 blub. And the best part
Maybe
about it
anything
is
you
my
want.
brother has
That's
to
right.
make it for me.
Yeah, pizza or Food Friday, and bring any beer you want.
It's got to fit in an air fryer.
Yeah, so bring any pizza you want. Bring in. I'm probably gonna get Papa John's. I love my Papa John's cheese.
Papa John's.
Good stuff, buddy. Yep.
Yeah. So
Drunken one's gonna be really happy that night because everybody's gonna be eating pizza.
yeah.
No.
We'll have a salad.
So I'm also gonna go do that show with James like I normally do every Sunday. I want to do that. I have fun. You know Johnny Boy and all that. Might think that's weird, but hey, the good news is I'm still being me. I still have a great time regardless, and in the process of that, I'm probably gonna go eat a bagel sandwich because I'm hungry for dinner.
All right.
Even though it's late.
Well, you get to it, Land Shark.
Yes.
Thanks
Land
for
Shark.
being here, Alex.
I appreciate it. And if he doesn't do the show, I'll probably be back and hang out and eat. That's it, because I'm the land shark.
there must be something I don't know.
And Thrash is a mountain man.
I'm a
Yeah,
family.
so I appreciate
there's-
it, Johnny Boy, and everybody.
I'm a turtle.
And,
Was it?
and I will see you guys on Multi Monday. I have the right beer. Maybe I should bring that beer and make sure I got the right one. But let me get it and let me see if it is. I have it in my fridge.
All right. Well, Thrash is gonna go while you start trying.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Do that.
And Alex didn't make his bed again. No. Not bad. For a porter, this is kind of a I'm going to rate this one higher than I usually do with the porter. They actually went above and beyond with this one. It actually, how many times am I going to say that? This beer really brings out some bodiness with what it's supposed to be. It's almost a stout, almost. Usually with a porter, the ones that you usually find are pretty thin. So. Alex has got a 6-pack to put down tonight. Not bad at all. This one I'm going to give a 94 out of 100, and this is the Boulder beer. This is the Shake, which is a dark chocolate porter. So 5.9%, very good. Love it. Really cool. Shout outs. Those in the panel here who have done the 1 liter beer chug challenge.
I tried.
Who've done it?
I kind of did it. I sort of tried.
I know John and Ellie's done it.
I've done
So
it.
John and Ellie has done in the panel the 1 liter chug challenge, the beer chug challenge. That's gonna the date to have the videos in is May 1st. So make sure you get those done. It's not who can go the quickest unless you want to go for the quickest. I'm at 11 seconds for a liter chug of beer. So if you think you can beat me, record it. Go to my YouTube page, go to my About. I have my email there. Let me know where the video's at. If not, we'll probably do a Dropbox or something like that. We'll figure out how to get the video to me. And I'll make a big old collage of everyone who's doing it this year. And there is a prize for the best chug. If it takes you a minute to drink a liter or 2 minutes, record it. I will edit it and kind of bring it into it, and we'll have a really good time. There'll be some really good music that goes with it, and we'll do that. Another thing too, on the rescue work that I do, one of my buddies is finally home. His name is Dealer, and he went and he's a Palomino, and he's been fighting eye cancer forever, and he had his eye removed 6 weeks ago, and he is finally home. I finally was able to see him today, and he's doing really good. Since he was having issues with his eye before, they had it covered, so he's really used to having one eye. So he's very alert. He knows what's going on. He's the same old Dealer, the same stubbornness. He's a mule most of the time, and he's doing very well. And thank you for all of those we were hanging out last night that donated. I think it was over $300 that people had donated, of my friends online that donated to him. And I think they're like $2,000 short. So if you guys feel it in your heart, go out to Edwards Animals. They're Edwards Foundation for Rescued Animals, and they're looking for donations to help pay the bill. And I think his bill was over $20,000, and they only have like $2,000 left to pay. So thank you very much.
Do you mind if I show the picture of dealer?
Sure, if you want to.
Donate to Terrelin too.
There he
That's
is.
dealer.
Look.
If no one knows who he is, that's dealer.
Oh, he's cool, man.
Yeah,
As
it's a
Mr.
beautiful
Dealer.
horse. Yep. Oh.
Very
Yeah,
beautiful.
he's
I mean,
really
I'm so used to not seeing this on his face. I'm used to his having it just
I know.
right here.
He'll be bandaged for a little bit.
Yeah, he will.
He's healing, and yeah, he's a 19-year-old Palomino, and he's what they call what do they call him?
Stubborn.
Yeah, stubborn as hell. Let me think about it. He's a Missouri fox. He's a Missouri fox trotter. He's the type of horse that when they go into a trot, you can hold a glass of champagne filled to the top and not spill a drop. I mean,
Wow.
he's a Missouri. Yeah, he's a really good horse. Been trained very well. So thanks to everyone who's helped.
So there you go. I got the right one this time. Vienna Lager.
That is a Vienna lager. You can crack one of those now. You get a 6-pack.
Yeah,
Pretty sure
yeah.
you won't drink them all before Monday.
Yeah, I'll leave 5 for you for tomorrow.
Yeah, just save one for tomorrow. Drink them out the rest tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
drink the rest
I don't think
tonight.
I'll be drinking any more tonight. I just drink
You
a
did better than me. I'm probably pushing.
Bobby,
my
thanks for
mini
having
bros.
me.
So I will
Yeah.
see you on Monday. And like I said, if I don't do the show, then I'll be back, and I'll probably be eating my sandwiches, like I said. So.
There you go.
All right, go get some grub. bud.
Cheers.
Right, cheers, man.
Cheers.
Cheers, Thrash.
Thanks,
Cheers,
Thrash.
I love you guys. Cheers.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers, Alex.
Bye.
Miscellaneous. Is that jackhammering done now?
You hear that?
No, I can't.
No.
That's the funny thing. I'm on headphones.
Good. It's quiet.
I
now.
can't hear.
All right. So yeah, the Ami Gang, the Three Philosophers, double chocolate. Like I said, it's a hard variant to initially get into, you know, because they have a few different variants of this, and this one it tastes like the original from this year, but that chocolate note just does something different to it. I mean, I'm not a real huge fan of cloves. I do like this beer, but I was really, really genuinely surprised that the chocolate bounced off of the clove and worked so well. I mean, overall, it's a good beer. It is a little spendy on the shelf. That's one thing I will say. If you're gonna buy this, don't buy a single. It's cheaper to get the 4-pack at the end of the day. I think it's like $16 or $17 for a 4-pack, at least where I'm at. I think if you want to buy a single here, it's like $8. So,
Yeah, get the fuck.
yeah. So score wise on this, I'm gonna put it at a 93. I mean, it's not a bad beer. It's good beer, but wasn't over the top, for my opinion. I mean, it was good. The chocolate note is there, plays and puts a different characteristic to the beer. Would I buy it again? Yes. Would I want to sit down and drink a bunch of these at once? Probably not. I mean, it is a quad. You're not supposed to sit down and just get drunk on quads anyways, but
yeah.
Quadra drunk.
Yeah.
If you want to, I guess. But yeah.
You could. It's gonna be
Get
a long
monkish.
night for you.
Yeah.
But, yeah, other than that, shout out wise, I don't know. I think everybody was around. They hit their own stuff. Yeah. Do your tune up, get your 1 liter chug challenge done. Keep out for some more miscellaneous beer review or brew reviews. I got lazy for a month and just didn't do anything. I was a little unmotivated and had a lot of stress going on.
Yeah, shit happens, man. You're good.
It
So,
happens a lot.
yeah,
no.
posted a new video yesterday. Gonna post a couple more. I got some really good exclusive vintage beers that probably can't get any more coming up. So keep tuned in and stay sipping. Cheers, y'all.
Yeah,
Heck
man.
yeah,
Cheers.
buddy. Can't wait to
Yes.
see him.
Right.
Oh yeah, and I got some beer mails going out, and then there's gonna be some examinations coming from that as well.
Oh,
So
my. Heck yeah.
Sweet.
Boom.
New rides running good.
yeah,
He's pimping now.
Awesome.
The Ola Dub or Ola Dua or whatever, however it's pronounced.
is it? But how's it?
You're reading it upside down.
Again?
It says it somewhere how to pronounce it.
Oladu.
Ola Duba da and Daba Dubi Dub. I'm gonna give this beer a 94 out of 100.
Oladu.
Ola
Dio Blada.
Yeah, it's got some interesting notes. It made me want to purchase a bottle of the Highland Park Special Reserve 18 year. I'll try to find it, and if the price is too high, I won't buy it. But because I'm not like a whiskey drinker or anything like that, anyways. But the flavors were very interesting with the smokiness and stuff. But it was kind of that's all I could really mention was it's chocolatey, it's smoky. It reminds me of chocolate covered bacon. There wasn't much else really to it. Maybe a little bit of that wood character, but for the price at $12 for this little tiny bottle, not worth it.
No.
If this was $7, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead and go out and try this. $7 for an 11.2 fluid ounce bottle, and I'm scoring at a 94. I'd be like, it's worth a try. I wouldn't buy them all the time, but there's like the bourbon stouts that are out there. Most of them have had a lot more complexity and higher ABV. I mean, alcohol's not always the reason to buy something that's going to make it better because it's higher ABV. No, you do it for the flavor. And like I said, this was it just didn't have enough complexity to it compared to other ones I've had, like a lot of them. I don't know. You name Founders. They put out a ton of barrel aged stuff. Good complexity. You got the stuff from Goose Island.
Don't say Mackinac.
Yeah.
So 3 times Alex will reappear.
Alex is gone.
But yeah, it's just
Well, if you say it 3 times, he'll reappear.
it's interesting. It's good, but a 94 out of 100, way overpriced as far as the complexity and flavors go for this one. But depending on how much they had to purchase those Highland Park barrels for, I mean, I can kind of understand it. It's like a special beer. But
the price is high and he's moving on.
Yeah.
Nicely done, Thrash.
For shout outs, I'll just say tomorrow is going to be Multi-Monday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is the Vienna Lager. So everybody bring a Vienna Lager along. You can join up on the panel. Besides just bringing the style that we're doing, just act like an old rational human being. You can be up on the panel unless we're completely full. If we're completely full, it's not like I can really rotate people through because when you have a full panel, and I'm just speculating we'd have a full panel. We might not, but if we did and you can't get in unless somebody else drops out, then there's just not going to be room. But if Ron Terrio joins, he'll do his thing for like 10 to 15 minutes, then there'll be an opening. So, but we'll see how busy the traffic is. Other than that, it's my regular videos going up here and there. And then we'll come back around again to another After Dark Beers for Sunday. Something I did realize, I didn't start the show off with the traditional way of starting it off with my little thing. So I'll do it as an ending. And
I like it.
maybe
So
I can
now
get some
you're gonna mellow it
chats
all
as
out.
maybe that can be my outro instead of my intro. So want to thank the panel for everybody being on tonight. Want to thank the awesome chat. I think we got up to 17 folks in and out tonight. So appreciate everybody popping in, just watching a little bit of this. And awesome. Well, let's get on with the rest of the night.
No.
And let's go ahead and do the intro as an outro.
Dark beers matter.
Do it.
Yes, I do. Bye. Love you, chat.
All right. Cheers, guys.